I was gonna be like, is
What were you gonna say? Chevy what?
Chevy Caprice?
Unfortunately, I don't. Maybe anybody in chat does, but I'm doubting anybody else is gonna fucking watch today. Anyways,
Yeah, it's a Chevy Caprice with the V8 in it.
let's start this out. Good evening, Murzimians, Kestronathians, and all of the creatures of Zydone. This is Murzim, voice of the Empire. I just want to say thank you all for joining today. Today, we have a special day. It is Drunken Dragons. We are playing again within the continent of Ionis, and we're once again joined by Clyde, Jesse,
Yeehaw.
Imdor, the bear,
Arr.
and
I'm gonna have to beat myself for a minute.
Finwin Moonpot, also known as Hosh Silent, for anybody that watches any of my other types of streams whenever they happen, rarely, but they do happen.
Bazinga.
What a wonderful day it is. What an absolutely fantastic day it is to play some D&D. I need to listen to music right now, so I'm just going to listen to all of my personally copyrighted music. It is copyrighted by me, nobody else, so nobody else can use it without asking. There you go, YouTube. It is my music, nobody else's. Nope. Nope. That works. Last time we played, you guys were in a tavern. It was absolutely wonderful. Zarius was there. And I love that silent. So last time we played, Clyde decided that he was going to go by himself. Actually, wait a second. I feel like I need to send this right here, this stream, to some of my buddies. Oh, let me stop that right there. Share. Copy link. There are a couple people that I know that do want to watch. And then I got one more person. Who is it? All right. Anyways, let's get back to it. Okay. So last we played, they were all in the tavern. Clyde decided to walk out by himself after wrestling back his amazing and beautiful crossbow. His prized possession, an absolutely fantastic token. The rest of them continued to drink and be merry in this Elid tavern, this place of merriment, while Clyde himself struggled with the realization that these people were slightly more open-minded than he was. And that is not a bad thing. It's never a bad thing to be hard struck in your ways. So, we continue to the next day. After Zarius has left himself in the... After Zarius has spent the night with a mediocre maiden, Finwin with an absolutely stunning one, with his beautiful bagpipe performance, his mystical bagpipe performance. Thank you, Tinny. Thank you, Tinny Player. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Once Zarius gets back, I guarantee you we will.
Zarius is own.
Let me turn down this a little bit, and I will then again turn you guys up so that way they can hear you guys more clearly. Yeah, close enough. All right, and then let me go back here and make sure that this... They did get rid of the volume button. I am slightly sad about that. However, what I can do is go here, and I can turn this down a little bit more. And that somehow did not work. There it goes. There we are. So with that all being said, is everybody caught up? Does anybody have any questions? Mdora, I know you were not here last time, but do you have any questions? I'll take that as a no. Clyde,
Hello.
let's start off with you.
Yeah, well, Clyde just got back to the town, right?
Yes, you did, after a hard night rest.
Nice, nice. Yeah, so kind of still tired, you know, not probably getting sleep, crashing out over why nobody's as terrible as he is.
The only person who even slightly shares your sentiment is George, also known as Shut the Fuck Up, because for Tenny
why
Blair,
it was like that.
For Tenny Blair, and I guess Finwin Moonpot over here, Shut the Fuck Up was named because that is what his parents, his actual parents, said most to him.
It is true. His family sucks.
The last thing that George, or Shut the Fuck Up, ever did was, I have to put heavy air quotes around this, hug his father. Okay? He hugged his father. It was a very sharp and pointed hug, but a hug nonetheless. It was a knife. It was that hug was a knife. He showed love to his father because that's how he was raised. He was raised in a quite terrible household. But thanks to the tutelage of Clyde Jesse over here, surprisingly, he is improving quite amazingly.
Clyde sucks, but he
He
actually isn't that terrible of a father.
It's actually quite ironic how well Clyde is to this party. well, to those around him. He is, yeah, very, very kind, very loving. But you guys still are in the city of Eredin, an Elid city, one where the Elid, the pointy-eared, or as Clyde calls them, knife ears, roam freely. They have not seen your type, your kind, probably ever.
Yeah.
They assume that you all are dwarted with some sort of abnormal change to make yourselves taller due to your ear shape.
Yeah, I'm glad, famously is not a fan of the Elid, but
Quite famously, yes.
he's agreed to keep it under wraps because of some deity bullshit.
Yes, he has had an interaction with Chance.
And he was told to take a chance. Yeah. Now he's at the city after running away from the party because he was mad at them for stealing his bow and stopping him from doing what he came to the continent to do. Twice. um and then like he just came back from a second talking with some random person, and now he's like doesn't want to go back to them, but he's like, I promised I'd give them a second chance or whatever. Even though, like, honestly, like, Clyde's the one that sucks in this. We don't need to talk about that. It's kind of the point. And he's like, you know what? I'll accept their apology. They have been terrible to me, and they have done nothing but wrong. But I will be the bigger person and accept their apology. DM.
Sorry, I got a text from one of the viewers, and I was very confused by it. Uh, uh, but anyways, yes, it is. I am glad to be where we are currently, but let's start this out. So, the night settles like a blanket made of cold sorrow. The dunes glow silver under the moon. A man sits alone, not far outside the city. Half wood, half stone, both cracked. His shoulders shake. He cries quietly, trying to not let you hear. But you all see him. All of you see him in the morning light. What do you guys do?
Oh, we're just together now?
No, all of you are still separate. However, all of you notice him. I got rid of everything that would make it as you guys are.
Yeah. So Clyde still being like, not the greatest and being like other people should apologize for my actions is going to sit there and be like, they'll come to me and apologize because, like, he. I'm sorry. I know he sucks. I'm sorry. This is the point. Anyways, and he's like, fucking, I'm not gonna deal with it. They can deal with it without me if they don't think they need my help.
So you're going to
Just sit there and watch.
watch this character in the morning light.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you?
Where am I at? Like,
What did you do last night? Actually, let's answer that question.
I don't know, because I have no idea what.
All of you were at a tavern and supposedly drinking.
Oh, okay. I got separated.
Yes.
Well,
Specifically, Clyde.
Clyde specifically did get separated, yes.
Yeah.
He walked off by himself in frustration.
okay. What does this man look like? Like, can we tell his features and everything?
Yes, from the distance, he appears to be half wood and half stone. Both cracked.
More day costs. Oh.
Oh, can I tell that it's a costume here?
Go ahead and give me a religion check with advantage.
With advantage. Interesting.
Can I do the same?
Yes, you can.
Perfect.
Anybody
You
who
said
wants...
religion?
Yes.
Is there a way I can change my religion? My religion modifier, because it's intelligence, and intelligence is like the worst one I have.
How's it 21?
You have a 21. Imdor, let me hop over.
I got a 19.
You have a 19. Clyde, how did you get it? Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
I have
advantage,
I got plus 2
Imdor.
religion, which I feel.
You get advantage, Imdor.
Did you
What does that mean?
forget? And you roll twice and take the bigger number.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get a bigger number than 19.
Either way.
Yeah, I don't.
Imdor, I'm going to change your religion real quick. Customize. Override. Oh, wait.
Because I definitely feel like I should have a higher religion stat than that.
So, unfortunately, the only two that I could understand are your intelligence and wisdom. That being said, wait, hold up. Sorry. What was it?
What?
Fuck! Stop.
I was a religious paladin who doesn't know religion.
This fucking thing. Religion. Proficiency modifier. All right, 7. I feel like at this point you have gained proficiency in it. Due to your dealings with the gods. Okay. Anyways.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look. Okay, so what were the religion? What were the checks again?
21.
21, and it was 19 for you.
Yeah, it was 19 for Endor.
Okay. Yeah.
What's that, Fidwin?
Yeah, 19. Fenwin, are you there?
Well,
Yes,
do
I'm
I?
here.
You can roll religion with advantage as well, if you wish.
I don't know what I'm rolling for, but I got a nat 20.
Okay, well, that's amazing. Okay, every single one of you notice that this is, in fact, Dacos. This is the man of stone, the continent himself, that stands before you, feeling as if the world itself has turned upon him. You all notice that his
What
shoulders
happened?
shake.
There,
Imdor, because I cannot officially give you anything to really benefit you. First off, you did take a long rest, and as well, you have a second heroic inspiration. Because I do not believe in letting nat 20s go to waste, and if I can't do anything, that's at least something.
okay. Thank you.
Actually, no, that was Finwin. Sorry,
What
my
happened
bad.
last time?
That was
Oh,
Finwin. Finwin,
what happened last session?
Yes.
you get another.
Okay.
You get another heroic. Well, you get a heroic inspiration, meaning that that you can take an advantage at any point. Last
Okay.
session, these individuals did take. These individuals went to a tavern, enjoyed themselves, and Clyde met an individual, a far traveler, who felt just as lost as he does. One that felt alienated from this land. Though he looked similar in stature to those around you guys.
Yeah. But Clyde like talked to the stranger, like vented to them, and then they didn't like even try to find out what their ears looked like, which was like supposed to be a sign of progress.
It was a huge sign of progress.
Yeah.
Because he didn't care.
Yeah. In that
All right,
moment, yeah.
Perfect.
And what happens? So with all of that, what do you guys do next?
I would, before we go too far, I want to visit an armorer in the market.
We'll do that afterwards. I feel as though
Okay.
that comes next.
Fair. Yeah, Clyde's just looking over at Dacos like, oh shit. What's he doing here?
You notice that his shoulders shake, as though he himself is crying. The pain that he is feeling seems to be a lot. You're not sure why or what happened.
Okay, so we wouldn't know about anything about this in the religious texts that we have, yeah?
From your guys's, no. However,
Yeah,
if you got it from one of the others, you would definitely be able to tell. However, that being said, I haven't completed the part at which would give you the answers here. Well, actually, I kind of have, but
yeah, but Clyde feels uncomfortable
Um,
in the side of a literal deity, like fucking having a mental breakdown. Yeah.
I would like to. I would like to. Try and like slowly walk towards him.
walking towards
And
him does nothing. It provokes nothing. Except you see it clearer. You see his stature being that of sadness. It is very clearly one of anguish.
I uh, I ask him, why do you cry? Or why are you in anguish?
Ionis, she loves me not. She wants to see perfection. Yet that is something I cannot provide. She wants my lands to be that of hers. Or at least that's how she acts. Yet every time that I tell her I love her, it is fallen on but deaf ears. What do you do?
Uh, am I in presence, or is it just,
Do you want to be present? You can't be.
Clyde doesn't want to talk to the party right now.
You can always approach from a different
Yeah,
direction.
it could. It is a possibility. Yeah, he's just like hanging back right now, like cautiously observing the situation, trying not to jump to immediate like conclusions or anything.
I am doing the same. I want to be smart.
Clyde,
Yeah.
a familiar voice walks up to you and says, "Hello.
Who's this?
Is it okay if I sit? Is it all right if I sit next to you?"
I don't see no harm in that. I don't know what the hell you want to be doing up here for, but
It's the same person from last night.
yeah. He looks over and is like, "Oh, it's you."
The night feels heavy, or the day feels heavy. I feel as though this is not a pain that my God can bear alone. I feel as though maybe, just maybe, it may take everybody.
What do you mean by that?
You see your friend over there, the one talking to my God, the one talking to my creator.
Friends, huh?
Me and him are me and that deity are no but friends, but I can tell based on a lot of factors that he probably travels with you. So I would say yes, friends.
All right.
Maybe, oh, just maybe, you could join him.
What friends have they been to me?
I have not seen the travels that you have seen before you, but I can tell, based on his armor and yours, that you both have seen quite a lot of bloodshed, just as me and my brethren have. While my brethren rest in the dirt, I don't think it's yours that do so today.
I see. You know, where I come from, death and war are glorious things to achieve.
And where I come from, they are but one and the same. War and death are but a part of each other. They are aspects of one another. You cannot have one without the other. Death, while it comes by itself, is not the end. It's where one walks their Yosh. As Gotar has taught us before, the Yosh is not the end. It is but a journey.
The Eos? Is that the name of our Bible?
No, the Yosh is a term you have never heard before.
Yeah. What the hell is an Eos?
The Yosh is the journey one takes to the afterlife. Where Dayon, that is a name you've heard before. Where Dayon decides if you are worthy. Or Queen Pilo decides if that is the end. Or if that is just the beginning of your new wonderful journey. Either way, it is for you to decide. Do you stop now and walk the Yosh with Dayon and all his magnificence? Or do you stop and listen to Queen Pilo, the one from your land, the first to travel over?
I do know Queen Pilo, yeah?
You would absolutely know her. For those
We
who
call-
are wondering, that is the Queen of Death. She is the embodiment of it, to your knowledge.
Queen Pilo. What's the religious belief of Queen Pilo? How
She's
would my
evil.
people? So this person is saying what now?
He's saying Hold on, let me go back to what I was saying.
Sorry, it's a lie.
He was saying that just as death is its own journey, this is a journey that you must take itself. And the Yosh, for them, at least, this is, again, the story of the Yosh is something you haven't ever heard, is one where you decide the outcome. which is true.
Right. Okay. Okay. But he'd see to talk about Eosh and be like, why the hell would I ever want to be associated with Eosh? Or not Eosh, you know what I mean? Um, the God, we just said her name. Queen Pylo. Why the hell would I ever want to be associated with Queen Pylo?
Then decide now whether you want to walk your Yosh and find that at the end of your journey, it is Dayon that sits with you, or Queen Pylo. Look back on these days and wonder, is this something you regret? Is this something that you will find that weighs heavy on your heart?
Like, Clyde kind of frowns at that and is just like trying to justify why he shouldn't go, and thinks about it like more and more, and then finally just kind of like spits on the ground and goes, God damn it. Alright. You and your fancy words. I guess I have some people to go take care of.
I thank you for deciding correctly on your path to your Yosh. May your Yosh remain far, far traveler. Valakauta dekan, yodatanayo. For whatever reason, you feel as though what he just said was a prayer.
Yeah. And like, Clyde kind of raises an eyebrow to that, but then like turns around to go see his old crew.
Finwin, what do you do?
I am questioning every life choice.
That is fair.
He's still throwing up in the alley.
So, as both of you now arrive, Mdor, one thing we never established is your feelings towards the Elid. What do you think of them? What do you think of these, as Clyde tells them, knife-eared fucks?
Before, I mean, because my book has had talked about it, right?
You speak Dworid, do you not?
Yes, I speak Dwarven.
Okay. It would do nothing but talk shit on them. It would tell you exactly every single one of their flaws, but none of their positives. It would absolutely blaspheme their beautiful and elegant nature in the pursuit of science and in the pursuit of knowledge, telling you that their emotionality, their willingness to feel their emotions did nothing but put a hamper on the pursuit of knowledge.
And then it would also probably say some fucked up shit that sounds like it came straight from Clyde's mouth, because Clyde did get it from the Dward.
That, and it would absolutely sound like it came from a organization that has 3 of the same letter that I am not going to say.
Of course not. Oh god. Yeah, but like the Dwarves are like worse than the humans when it comes to elfism.
Like,
Okay, so I do have an answer for you about it. I would say I would be unoptimistic. Like I would not I wouldn't really. I would be a little standoffish about Elids because of what the book says, but I also know how people can be have their own mindset because of what happened to me before in the second MDTF.
So you would be more open-minded than Clyde, though still slightly racist. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, that is entirely valid. Um,
This
Because
feels
because
really.
because I know that because when I read so because I got it when I was a kid. I got the book when I was a kid, right?
relatively young, yes.
And yes, and at the time I would absolutely have hated the Elid, but after my situation with the second MDTF with my situation there, how people uh made everybody else think hate me. I would think maybe the person who wrote this book or the people who wrote this book is something similar to that.
Say that again.
How everybody has their own opinion, you know, how what is sorry, one second. I need to look up those names again. What are their names? Uh Ed Wolf, the Truthful, down near the Merciful, and Landwind the Kind. How what they did to me, basically forcing me out of the second MDTF would have changed my mind considerably about how whenever I read the book.
He's saying that the injustice he experienced made him more sympathetic to the
Yes.
possibility of
Yeah.
injustices.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's
Oh my god, I am having a terrible time typing. Cause yeah. I'm trying to help myself get inspiration from this by yeah. I'm not gonna let the chat know that, but anyways, so back to where we were. What is everybody doing? Please reinform me.
Oh, Clyde's going up to the situation.
I'm still
I am
talking to.
contemplating every life choice I've ever made.
All right, so Finwin, your vomit is quite funny because you were the only one to not. Well, actually, you and Clyde were the two that didn't drink. Ooh. So I am curious what brings you to that conclusion.
Everything.
Let me.
I do need to know why did
One
Clyde?
second,
What
I
did you say,
heard-
Clyde? old party.
1 second. I'll
Mr.
hear that.
Clyde leaving.
I heard a knock on my door. I feel as though someone might have returned.
No, Clyde's trying to do the flambe shit.
The what?
Don't worry about it. He's being terrible.
Okay.
Just in a different way than he's normally terrible.
Okay.
You know, Clyde, like, upstanding citizen.
Yes. Just the most upstanding.
He's literally so bad. Your DM in the background. Are we still on or no?
Let me double check and see if stream's up. Yes, we are.
Hello, chat. How are you doing today?
What's up, chitty chitty chat?
I hath returned. Okay. All right. Where were we at? I don't know. My brain fucking fried.
Chitty chitty chat chat.
So where were we last? Does anybody remember?
Yeah, we were in the middle of Finwin not throwing up while throwing up at the same time.
Oh
Showing
yeah.
him throw up.
Finman, you are not used to this much sugar, so that's what's causing you to throw up.
Right.
I think that is a valid reason for you
Throwing
barfing.
up.
Yeah. But
Throw up.
the rest of you. Let's continue. You two are, well, Imdor, you notice now that this god, Dakos, this man of half stone, half wood, sits in front of you. His visage, one of round ears, the other of pointed, the wooden side being that of the ear of a knife, this other side being that of a spoon, both of which with intent to listen. What do you say? What do you do?
Uh,
I don't know, honestly, because I was just talking to him about. Wasn't I just what did he last say?
I don't entirely remember.
What was that he last said to me? DM?
Probably something about the lack of love that he has felt from the other side.
from Ionis.
Yes.
Well, as everyone can hear right now, Mdor is Clyde there now too.
You're walking up.
Yeah. Okay. So right now it's just Mdor while I'm walking up.
Hmm. Right. I'm honestly. I don't know. I'm having a hard time thinking of what I should say because I forgot what we talked about the last time with him.
He was just inviting us to the shores, telling
Yeah.
him to spread the good word of Dacos to like the lands of Aris or whatever.
All right. So
And he
let's.
said, and he, I know you're talking about how he was crying because Ionis doesn't love him back,
Yes.
right? That's what it was. Why? I'll ask like why she can't love you. Is there a certain reason why she can't love you?
Because it's not part of her nature. Everything that she does is against me. I try everything. I try everything to please her. Yet nothing works. Not a single thing I do works. I love her, yet she hates me. It's like a love that you long for, one that you want more than anything, yet she does nothing to reciprocate.
Did I come at a bad time? I could like step out of this for a little bit. You do your thing, Emdor. You're the speaker here.
No,
Um,
it's better that you stay.
You want some mead? Or I get some rum? He says, holding up the rum bottle.
Unfortunately for you, or I guess fortunately for you, that is something I cannot partake. Should I, it would all but be a waste.
Shit. I don't understand, but life without alcohol sounds terrible.
There is no intoxicant that can remove this pain.
I don't drink to remove the pain. You drink to let go, to get loose and forget about the world.
Do you agree, O Holy One of her?
That's you, Emdor.
you're the one with the wife.
You said, "Oh, holy one of her." That means like a paladin of. Yeah, am I
Yeah,
crazy?
that's exactly who he was talking about.
Oh, God damn it! Hey, he's having problems. Hey, how'd you bag a wife? That's all I.
Are you?
That,
I'm pretty sure, Clyde, you're the only one who's had a successful relationship uh,
Holy shit.
in this, which is kind of
Okay,
funny.
well, honest buddy, sometimes you just it ain't the right match. I hate to say it, but before I met my wife, I had a lot of failed relationships. kind of a bit of a wild boy back in the day, if you don't believe it. One thing I can tell you is I don't know a lot of things, but there are two things I do know for sure. Go on, you know the words. Yeah.
No, I actually don't.
You can't make a woman feel something she don't, and you can't build a house with no doors.
That is actually something I've never heard, but thank you.
Oh damn, it's from a song.
The only thing that I've heard in that context is hold up. Let me mute myself because this part is probably copyrighted, and I'm gonna end up singing it. So
Oh damn.
all right, because I knew that part was copyrighted, I did mute myself, so that way YouTube kind of get mad at me. But to continue where we were. I don't even know where the fuck we were. I swear to God, this shit ain't working for me. Yeah. Anyways, so let's continue. Finwen, you are no longer puking if you want to be, or you can continue to puke if you want.
Yeah, we just need you to roleplay the sound of vomiting if you do.
Yes, I want to hear every single graphical detail. All right, I want to feel as though I
don't think I
myself,
got anything
the
left. It's been
DM.
10 minutes.
is puking. If you want to continue to roleplay this,
I don't think I have any puke left in me. It's been 10 minutes now.
Damn. Not with that attitude.
you are all but blood and bone at this point. You have vomited out the rest.
Yeah.
All right. Finwin, do you wish to join?
Yes.
All right. Continue. I would like to mention that these people the Elid, do rely more on emotion than the Dwarid do.
Yeah.
So the one part of the Kataura does actually fit here. If I actually did I send that to you guys? I don't know if I did. Oh, where did
think so.
Endor go?
Endor has left the chat.
Here, you wanted to hear me throw up.
that
Peak
is the that is why does he sound like someone trying to emulate fucking there right there is someone trying to emulate a fucking turkey. What the hell?
God. Oh my god, that was incredible.
Murzim does approve.
Some approve. This is crazy.
Okay, 1 second. We will be right back. My dad just texted me something,
Damn.
and I feel like the players need to know this, need to hear this fucking text verbatim.
So it's just Clyde.
Yeah, it's really just Clyde. Hello, Murzimians Kestronathians and all the creatures of Zydone. I do apologize for that long break, but we are going to return for at least a little bit. We have a little bit longer, but I do think that it is probably best that we end today a little early, but I'm entirely fine with that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So last we were playing with Imdor talking to the to Dacos and Clyde approaching as well, and I do think that that is probably the best thing that could have happened. Finwin is puking in the street, though I do still hope for him to join in.
I said I was done puking.
All right. Do you wish to join in all of this?
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and do that. So, last, he was saying something about her not, or Ionis specifically, not loving him back. Oh, Zarius. Perfect timing. We decided to just start back up.
Good.
That is
I got your telekinetic message. Don't worry.
all right. We are gonna cut this one short here in a little bit, so don't feel too bad.
If you don't know, Murzim's a psyker.
Yeah, at this point it might as well be. But let's continue. So Finwin, Clyde, if you could help me remember, because I intentionally tried to forget everything. What exactly happened previously?
Yeah, Murzim. Dacos was just crying to us about how Ionis doesn't love him, and how she was literally made to never love him. And Clyde's like, well, that's the thing, you know? You can't make someone love you. And also, you can't build a house with no doors.
This is medieval times. You definitely can make somebody love you. What do you mean? Are you crazy?
You can't make someone love you.
Back then, you definitely could.
And you can't build a house with no doors.
You can.
Anyway.
It's called a barn.
There's still doors in the front.
So, one thing to kind of tell Zarius, I'm going to mute myself on stream real quick, so I do apologize for this.
Oh, I see.
So,
Little projection, I see. It's
yeah,
always a good thing.
the reason why is because this is the exact point. I am unmuted on stream, but this is exactly how he was created. So,
You're not supposed to die on this.
See, that sounds more like vomiting.
see, there you go. Perfect. I came in with the sound effects. It's definitely not that my lungs are dying, but for those of you who don't know, I'm a welder in my normal life, so like my lungs are pretty fucked.
Damn. I'm sorry.
he's an actual engineer, while I am just considered an engineer.
You're a map maker.
Exactly.
You make maps. You don't even make functioning maps. You make products designed to look like maps so officers can use them for their fancy presentation.
Hey.
That was fucking Finwin's attempt at throwing up. I can talk shit about the MOS because I was the same MOS as DM. We literally were in the barracks together.
Okay.
We worked together.
We worked together when we were roommates. All right, let me.
I know what
But
y'all been up to.
I just gotta say, Fenwich, it sounds more like you're at the fucking island of Saint Lucius than you are at the continent of
It
Dacos.
sounds like you're gargling on dick. Just call it what it is.
That's what I was getting at.
Finwin, I have a question. Do you have the fucking grapefruit technique as a fucking soundboard?
So unproductive.
No. Alright, so essentially Dacos is dying right now. He's just like, bruh, everything's so fucked up, man. I can't believe that she's doing this shit to me. It's I, man. There's more hoes.
So, unfortunately, that is an inaccurate statement to Dacos, because
Let
there
me just
quite
say
literally
this.
aren't.
Look, man.
There's only one other continent.
Let me just put this to you. I mean, if Zeus and Poseidon kept doing it back in Greek mythology, what's stopping them? Actually, hold on. Hold on. Don't play that sound. I remember the actual Greek mythology. There is literally nothing that stops them, but like, not that far.
Literal turns himself into a shower of gold.
What?
Yes. Are we live? We're not live, are we?
Yes, we are definitely
You are.
live.
What am I?
Wait, am I not live?
Everyone is.
Yeah!
Oh my god, no.
I have definitely drank too much.
Yeah, this
Alright,
is
so we're helping Dacos get over Ionis
Yeah.
not wanting to fuck him. Yeah.
Something like that.
What's Dacos' appearance look like? Is he missing out on something? Like, do
No,
we need
he's
to fix
still
him up with a Dominican barber?
he is still half wooden and half stone. His visage of a oh my lord, please stop so that way I don't get fucking copyrighted.
He's gonna get copyright strike.
Well, I absolutely do agree with the tone of that music.
Yeah.
Is-
So good.
He is half stone, but half wood. Half
Half
life
stone.
and half death.
Yeah.
Which half stone?
Does
Is
that
it,
really
like,
matter?
down the middle, or is it like? I'm trying to figure this out. Is he like down the middle, or is he like lateral? You know?
Down the middle, like from
Okay.
head to toe. That's where the break is.
Okay. That's. I'm trying to picture it, and I'm like,
Okay.
wait, how does this work?
Okay.
Does he have like pants of stone?
That would be funny, but no.
But yeah, so Clyde was in the middle of saying that to Dacos, and he's like, I'm sorry to tell you that, man, but think about it like this. You could either let her control your life, because y'all only thinking about how she feels about you, or you could learn to love yourself, and then she'll figure out what she's missing.
The issue is that she will never figure out what she's missing. Because regardless of what you think, she will never understand my side of the story. She will never understand that I am but nothing without her.
Okay.
I love her.
So I'm assuming I walk up during this.
Yeah. Just in the middle of this and was like, God damn it. Okay, look. Buddy. Old pal. Not much I can do for you here. But I can tell you what you shouldn't be doing right now.
And what is that?
Thinking about what she does or doesn't think of you. What about what you think of you, huh?
But it is foretold, both in my text and hers, that it is the moment that we will embrace that our child, your savior, will make us whole.
Well, then why not
Dayon
start like
will be born by the unification of us all. And I feel guilty for the fact that whenever you walk your Ayosh, you do not see Dayon. Though that is not the child that I would name. I feel terrible for the fact that that child does not exist.
I don't know what you mean. This doesn't make any sense to me, actually.
So you would absolutely know that Dayon is considered your savior. It's so for those who worship a Christian holy text, it is kind of the Dayon is known as kind of like the second coming of Jesus, right?
Mm.
That is who he is kind of pictured as. While Tedmir is viewed as the Antichrist, while Queen Pilo is viewed as Satan himself.
The devil.
The devil,
Well,
yeah.
if it's already fated to happen, then the only thing you're doing by dwelling on the here and now is holding yourself back from the future. Sounds like to me, you just need to focus on you for now.
But what it feels like is that I am preventing the future.
Oh
But it
yeah,
is
because
me that is not good enough for that perfection that I see across the sea.
you know you're never going to be good enough until you feel like you are.
Oh, but I don't think I'll ever be. She views me as this twisted words, this salt on the weapon. Taizuatik, Kaladatas. I am the
I'm
salt
out
on
about
your weapon.
Mr. Dacos. Uh, Dacos? I don't know how to exactly address you.
Typically, those who refer to me would refer to me with the conjugation to. But for those who are not from me, I am willing to listen. For even those who are from me know that I am always here.
So, let me get this straight. Something's fated to happen, and you think that you're going to prevent fate. Correct?
It's not that I feel like I'm going to prevent it, more that I feel like I'm going to prolong it. Prolong it from happening. Because even her child, the Xanto himself, stated that it would not be long before Ionis and Dacos created that child. Yet even then Iona sought not, but I always sought it so. Always sought for that child. Always sought for Dayon. Yet even now I don't feel like it's my child. I feel as though it's hers. A combination of her and a being that I yet not know. I am unknowledgeable in that regard.
Have you talked to her recently?
I talk to her every day, and yet every time that I give her my love, it is met with nothing but pure hatred. One of callousness. One of pure, but nothing loathing for myself. One where she looks at me and says that I am but the problem. That I am the chaos caused in this world. One where I look at her and see this nothing but perfection, but she looks at me and says, you are the problem. And I don't understand the problem. Why she looks at me and sees these issues, though everything that I create is for her, everything that I do is for her, yet everything that she sees is nothing but insignificant. Everything that she feels is but hatred for me. She wants nothing to do with me. Yet I sit here and long but nothing for her. I long for her love that will never come. I long for everything that she is. Yet she longs for nothing of me.
So, Dekos, have you taken a minute to see yourself in a mirror, I guess?
For me to see myself in the mirror, that would mean that I have to stop. I have to stop this creation. I have to stop protecting those that I love. These Elid, these Dwarrid, both of which that I have created to hate one another. I would ask them to stop asking for me, yet all I do is love them. To show Ionis, your goddess, that I love her. So I sit here and show my creation that I love them. I show every single one of them. From the Elid that walks not too far from here, to the Elid that lives in that city, to the Dwarrid that lives far from here, and the knife in my back, that I love them. Yet she sits there and does not reflect for the life of her, for the life of all of her children, Mera, for the life of Nashtor, for the life of every single one of her children. I remember their names, yet she does not remember mine. She does not remember my children. She does not remember my name. For that I understand not.
So, do you think you're paying a little bit too much attention to your children?
Then who would love them if not for me?
Each other.
I'm
You know
sorry.
that
I do not understand.
You see, unity is not just forced upon people. If it is, then what's the point of being a thing, you know? You gravitate towards people that are like you. I mean, hell, look at us. None of us look the same. And we're all friends, I guess. I consider you my friends, at least. Except for the fire people. I don't really know them very well.
Clyde, do you agree? Do you agree with his sentiment? Do you agree with that you are all friends? My child!
To be determined.
The one born from half me and half her.
Wait, what?
Do you
No, I'm
agree?
human. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I am a human.
The first. Well, maybe not the first, but definitely one of my children.
No, 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 no. I am a perfectly good human. My mother is a human, and my father is a human. What are you talking about?
Oh, only I wish you would understand the true nature of your being. It is not from you that your hatred from these people around you exists. It is from me.
Okay, look. I don't know your story, but my ma is the one that told me to think the way I do. My church is the people who told me to think the way I do. None of it's got anything to do with what you did. It's just the life that we're raised in.
And what
That's
is
just
it?
the way things are.
And what is it that
Well,
I did to her? Tell
to
me.
who?
Tell me, what is it that I did to your supposed mother?
What would the text say?
He was controlling and way too much. Just think of an overbearing, an overbearing lover, someone that trying to,
So what he's doing right now?
exactly.
Yeah. Uh.
I dropped a fucking spring out of my pen. I don't know where it went.
This.
Interesting fucking
This.
tangent.
This is what it says you're doing right here.
And what is it that I'm doing? Do tell me. What is it that
Oh, there it is.
am doing? I have done nothing but show these people my love. I've done nothing but show you my love. I have even created these characters, these gods, to show you all my love. I created Lothar so that way you all could be created. I created Tidare so that way you could he could show you the pain that I see in my life, but also show you the love that I also seek. Why is it? Why is it, oh child of mine, that you seek me as the hater, the absolute twisted nature of this world?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, he's okay. It's like, honestly, I'm meeting you for the first time, and I still can't believe there's a literal deity in my presence. Like, Ionis has never shown herself to me once. I don't even know if I saw the real Zanto. The guy's supposed to be dead. All I know is that the text says that you kind of got a problem with not minding your own personal space and getting a little bit too intimate.
So Zanto still lives?
I have no idea, but someone claiming to be.
The one that I created these Alid to emulate. These Alid, these ones that surround you now, I created them to be but mirrors of him. His gloriousness. His beauty.
Well, I mean, I think that's your problem right there. Is none of these people got beaks. They can't really look like him if they don't got beaks and feathers.
Do you not see the pointed, quite literally pointed nature of them? When you see beak, I see ears.
Wait, what the fuck?
It is but the one and the same. Both Xanto, an absolute being of pure grace, pure emotion. I created the same. These Alad are but the same, one and the same. Yet she refuses to see that. She refuses to see the work that I have put in. She refuses to see everything that I have done for her.
Oh shit! I don't know what to do here. Listen, buddy, I've still got that alcohol for you if you want it.
God, I wish I could use the intoxicants that you and my children enjoy so much.
I mean, does it not affect you?
Unfortunately, no. I have yet to find an intoxicant that would but find my will. That would but smile at my own creation.
Well, I think we have the answer to your problems.
And what is
Clyde's gonna be like, now, Zarius, I know we got our differences here, but I do think we can agree on one thing. Alcohol is the greatest thing to ever exist.
Speak for yourself on that one.
Well, I guess only I know about the true beauty of alcohol because my companion here doesn't even understand how great alcohol is. Now, if we
It's
can
all
keep...
about that elf coke.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
I'm adding that to the... It's in the lore. It's canon now. The elf coke.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that. Anyways, now, if somehow my mom is a human from this place, that means you created humans too.
Oh, but I have not. I created not humans. I created
What the hell?
you know not of the creation of your mother and father. Your mother,
Human.
but a far traveler is she. My voice, I know you understand. My accent, I know you've heard before. Your father
His
is
mom
not
stuff.
similar to mine.
His mom just straight up talks like Takeoff.
Talks in this accent.
Yeah.
Oh, you little cunt! Do the dishes!
Yeah, there you go. And Clyde's kind of like fucking standing here confused as hell about how like this person sounds like a deeper version of his mom, but his mom's voice is already pretty damn deep. And also more depressed and less angry, like his mom, who is always angry.
I just gotta say, right? So, your mother should be always very cold and cynical, while your dad should actually show more emotion than your mother.
But you also forget that Clyde's mother is like top bitch at the female prison. She's like,
if your mother were to go to prison, let's be honest, okay, she would own that bitch, okay.
no, she
Like,
did. We established this in the canon. She did own that bitch. She went to prison and she did own it.
this is why we love Clyde and his family.
Yeah. His mom is like a fucking burly ass like dwarf with gigantism. Just covered in like biker tattoos.
If you've
And
all
is
ever
canonically a barbarian.
if you all have ever seen a biker woman that is way too, I guess the word is hefty, for her own
Masculine.
sake, that is exactly what his mother is like. While his father is more of a muscular and stout human. Right. So, I guess. All right.
Yeah. Can we? I gotta go. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I'll see
Does
you in your place.
Does anybody else want to say anything before we end?
You want to continue with just Zarius? I'm with Clyde, and we'll just like step out. But it's up to you.
All right, Zarius, do you wish to continue?
Sure, I mean I can do that for a little bit.
All right.
But Clyde's gonna be like, I haven't slept good in a day. I am tired, and you
Clyde's
just
just got narcolepsy. He just hides it really well. He just passes out.
Next thing you know, fucking Clyde's just sitting there, mid conversation, mid speech, and then just fucking
Snoring.
snores.
clocks out. Yeah, Clyde
Because
just
he can't be so hard on yourself.
he just clocks out right there. Like fucking, it's just like confused and overwhelmed. And Descartes sounds like his mom, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And also, how come he only calls me my name and nobody else by name? Yeah. All right. See you later.
All right, have
See
fun,
you.
Clyde. Enjoy doing whatever you need to do.
I
We
will not enjoy it.
everybody say goodbye to Clyde, and I just want to say, Clyde, thank you for always joining. I do appreciate
course.
it. I do genuinely appreciate it.
Of course. Of course. See you later.
See ya. All right.
So are we going with the narcolepsy thing?
I think we might as well.
Yeah, he just fucking passes out. Because remember, he went hunting when all the rest of us went to the bar. He probably just tuckered out. He just.
All right. So,
Clyde snoring over there.
Finwin, you can
Well, they
always
come.
join in. All right. Zarius, what were you saying?
Well, Decos, I think Clyde's a little tired.
As all of my children are, they're tired of this ever-longing war. As
But
am I.
I have to say one thing. I think he was getting at a point. I think you have a bit of an obsessive problem.
And this obsession that you claim that I have, what is it?
I think you cling to attachment too hard.
And if I cling, is that necessarily a bad thing?
No. It's not when it is communicated healthily. But I think you are using it to base most of your personality on. Like your sense of self. I don't think it's good for you. And I think that you might need to just do a little bit of time to yourself and reflect on how your actions and everything affect others.
But if I stop, will my children yet not worship me? Will they forget my existence? Will they feel my absence?
I don't think they'll feel your absence. You still can come intervene. It's not that you have to completely be hands off. I'm just saying I think you might need to just take a step back a little bit. You know, let the Eled and the Doran deal with their own problems for a while.
But I created the word, yet to kill the Elid, the reminder of my love for her. The peace that she brought me when I saw her yet create herself from the seas of chaos.
I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm gonna trust you on that. Either way, I think that it would probably be best for you to see about working out some better relationship between the Doran and the Eled.
I do not think that I have that ability. I think it
Well,
is
why not?
yet your strength that may bring that peace that I have yet so sought. That me, myself, that I, Dekos, first of the gods, could not create. I cannot create peace, for that is my nature. It was even Gotar that I created to love Lothar. Yet even then, I created the tear between them. That being what you see as the Yosh. That path between life and death. But she loves him so. And he loves her so. Why is it that every time I create, it is but an issue? It is but a problem with those that I created for. I created something for them, for each one of them to understand. Yet every time I do it, it is always seen with a shame. It is seen with a disconnection from their point of view.
What do you mean?
Jidir was not created to be seen as evil. Lothar was not created to be seen as evil. Zydone was not created to be seen as evil. Tolotl wasn't even being created to be seen as evil, yet there they are. Ma himself was not created in the understanding of what is good and evil. He was created. They were all created under the feeling of what is just, of what love truly is. But chance, but occasional misfortune, but occasional pain, but death. Yet all of them exist as so. Why? Why do all of them exist in their current nature? Why do all of them exist and seen to my people, the Elid and the Dworid, as both evil parts of me? Why do they exist in your mind as evil? Because they were not created as evil intentions, but as feelings. Every single one of them, a feeling that willed itself into existence. I understand not.
Well, I can't exactly say why some of them come off as more evil than others. I think it's just a matter of perspective. Sure, I've never been an Eled. I've never been a Dwarven. So I couldn't tell you why they see certain ones as evil or good. It's perspective. If think of it as if I were to punch you right now, you're going to remember that, right?
Oh,
You'll
but I get
probably tell your
punched
friends.
occasionally. I get punched so much by her. Every word she says to me is like assault on a weapon. Every word she says to me is just pain.
Well, from my perspective, pain is just how you know you're still alive. And there's lots to change. If you feel pain, there's still things that can be done. Nothing set in stone yet.
Every time that I speak to her, I say, Daisotik, Kalatatas, Zana Sharasu, Aketone Alahaki, Avone Kaladasha, Sukauzukai, Kanalayosu, Now I Etogetsu. I always say those words to her.
What do those mean?
I sing to you. The words you say are like salt on a weapon. You attack me. I actually don't remember the exact lyrics. Like I don't remember the exact translation of it. I'm trying to translate it in the moment. I was reading that from the Eled Holy Text.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to know this, but like, I have no idea what the fuck's
no,
happening right now.
you're not. Um, let's. I know that I have the translation somewhere. That's how I feel right now. Okay. It says, right. What those words mean is I write this music to show you my love. You always let me down. Your words are like salt on a weapon. I know I was first, but you are the one that I serve. Always one ocean away.
Yes, Finwin.
Okay, it's working. Why is it working? I'm sorry. I've been talking and it hasn't been. I have been talking for the last 5 minutes and I do a sound on the soundboard and it works, and I talk and it doesn't work.
We've been waiting for you to say something.
I've been trying to talk and it's not working.
All right. Yes. Yes, child of hers. What is it that you wish to say?
Finwin.
Yeah.
Speak.
Spoke.
Spoke. I will be right back.
Interesting words that you have said. Spoke. That you have spoken.
Just imagine the most influential words ever
Oh, but my
that
heart.
solve everything.
Oh, but my heart does ache at these words. No, I do want you to say them. I will translate into his understanding because, Finwin, I have known you my entire life. I understand what you're saying versus what you're trying to say. And I will translate for the people.
I'll be honest. I took a few too many shots.
Finwin.
The world is spinning.
Finwin. You have no room to talk. I have drank that entire bottle at this point. You have.
I got you beat.
I am literally. This bitch is empty. Okay?
I drank 2.
Still try. Use that inner emotion. Use that inner decos to let it out.
I don't know how I'm gonna walk back to my house from the office.
The funny thing is, I still find it hilarious that you do act that you are currently in the state that you're in, but it doesn't matter. Try, dear Finwin. Try.
I think
Hush.
Decos does a good job, but is unlucky like the rest of us. The time will come. The time will come for all.
But I fear still that time is ending. The time draws near for what I expect. I expected by now for me and her to be united. I expected not for your prophetic Tadmir.
Uh,
I expected not for Ma nor your Queen Pilo to do what they supposedly had done according to your texts. According to your words. I, by all means, have read your texts. I understand them. I understand that supposedly off the shores of St. Lucius so lies your saint. Yet here I am not able to make that connection with her. Not able to understand where her pain lies. Where I wish that saint would talk to me. She is but disconnected, talking to a goddess that I have yet seen. Maybe he's a god, I know not. But your holy texts state that this being is yet older than I am, yet I am the only one to exist yet. I look at the heavens and I see many creation that I yet not create. Yet I feel as though maybe someone did. But I also know that maybe that was not me. But I was the first, yet I was not the last. So I know not who came before me. I know not of their experiences, but I feel as though I am the reason for their anguish.
Mhm.
Did you hear any of that? Sorry.
Yes.
I've got banana pudding.
Oh, dude, I really want some banana pudding right now. Oh my. Yo, Zenzo.
I put some fucking chocolate chips on here and then melted it in the fucking microwave. It's pretty good. I don't know why chocolate and bananas go together, but they're good.
You know what? Maybe I do come down and stop by. I was already planning on going to wherever you're from, and I'm refusing to say where that is, but I might take a pit stop.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll be at the beginning or the end. If it's at the end, let me know what you want from your ex's house, and I'll stop by hers and see if I can't
Yeah.
pick it up, and then just drop it off at your house. But I do feel as though me and you spending a little bit of time together would be worthwhile. Because I do miss you, brother. Genuinely.
Me too. Like straight up. Like last time, fucking great time.
Superb time. That being said, if I do
The greatest. The
If I-
best time. We have the best.
if I do decide to stop by Zarius's house, that just so happens to be on the way to someone else's. So
Don't go there.
no, that individual that you're thinking of, Zarius, is past yours.
Yeah.
And if I do stop at that individual's house, it will be entirely for reasons otherwise
Mute me real quick
All right.
on
guys are
stream.
All right, from when you were muted. All right. So, people that watch, I do thank you all. I genuinely do thank you all for being here. I understand that today there has been less viewers than normal, and that has been for a reason. Because one of my biggest advocates decided to leave. And I thank her for her decision, because, while I, as Dacos, still wish so verily for her to return, I understand that that is not her wish. Ionis, should you be watching now or later, know that I love you. And goodbye. You do not deserve my time, but I hope that at the end of the day, you do find someone who is worth your time, and you're worth theirs. This has been Murzim, Voice of the Empire. Valakada Dekan, Yolatanayo.
Beneath the honest eternal gaze, through crepits love the light of days. Decast chaos turn to peace. Murzim's bond shall never cease. From forest deep to golden sands, from mountain peaks to fertile lands, the beauty crafted by divine hands, in awe of this our nation stands. By decree of gods above, Murzim stands their work of love. Through Hamfag's might and Reshan's law, we rise as one forevermore. Where Negian's rivers carve the earth, and skies of sun toy and sing of birth, the stars align a guiding flame to speak of Dion's hallowed name. O deep unit Savior bright, Redeemer born of holy light, you lead us through the darkest night. Your wisdom shines on boundless sight. By decree of gods above, Murzim thrives in peace and love. Through flames of love and whispers of God, we build our faith on sacred rock. In fields where flowers gently a sacred tune. The people gather hearts as one to praise the gods for what they've done. The Yone's voice, a healing sound, a promise made alive unbound. He walks among us, calm and wise, the Savior sent from endless skies. By decree of gods above, Murzim reigns in endless love. With faith as our anchor, the gods as our guide, in the grand Murzimian empire, we stand with pride. O beauty of Murzim, ever divine, through Dione's grace, our stars align. Forever loyal, forever free, our hearts belong to thee.